inspect, inspect, inspect. We inspected more than 200 companies. It's like a check in the internet.
Okay. All right, you check it. So the word is inspect.
Oh, sorry, inspect. Yeah, inspect.
Okay, say it again.
Okay. We inspected more than 200 companies.
Okay, so that's good. So what part of speech does the word inspect belong?
Okay, it's belong to verb.
Okay, that's verb. And how do we say it if it's a past tense?
Past inspected.
Inspected.
Yeah, correct. Inspect. Okay. Inspected.
Okay, that's K. That's right. So we can say inspected. So let's move on with the next word, Pinkus. So this is the last word for the page number 7, right? Before we move to the next page. So I want you to read the last word in that page, please, and its sample sentence.
Our last word is negotiate.
I think we're done with that previously.
Yes. Our
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think the next new word is operate.
Okay.
So okay, operator. I've operated heavy machinery.
All right. Correct. So I've operated heavy machinery.
I will
Read it again, please.
okay. I will operated heavy machinery.
I've.
Okay.
I've operated heavy machinery.
I've operated heavy machinery.
Okay, that's great, Pinkus. So, what do you think is the meaning of the word operate?
It's like you control or handle the machine.
Correct. So, the synonym of the word is you control something. It could be a machine or it could be something else that you need to operate, right? Or you run something. So, for example, I'm operating the computer.
Oh
So
yeah.
you are the person who control it or use it or utilize it. Okay. So what do you call the person who operates?
Operator.
Right, that's right. It's operator. Like that. Okay, so this is the spelling. So this refers to a person who operates. Okay, so operator.
Operator.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I want you to create a sample sentence that would use the verb operate this time.
Okay. I operated my I operated my computer to finish my task.
Okay, that's good. I've operated my computer to finish my task. All right. So that's a correct sentence, Pinkus. So is this word clear to you?
Yes, it's clear to me.
Okay, let's have the next word this time. Organize.
Organize. I
Highlight the letter C or letter Z at the end. Organize.
organize. I
Okay, what
okay.
is right? Go ahead.
Okay. I I I organized many projects.
Okay, organized.
Organized.
Okay, again. I've organized many projects.
I organized many projects.
Okay, thank you for reading. So this is the past tense of our vocabulary organize. So what do we do if you organize something?
Uh, what would you? Okay, it's like when you get something, maybe it's chaos. It's chaos. Now organize is like you try to find the rule and the list, is look like regular.
Can you repeat your explanation,
Okay,
Pincus?
organize is like when you get something, maybe it's a chaos and you need to find a rule and maybe list the item. Step one do something, or step two do something. It's like
Uh-huh.
you collect or collect
Arrange.
arrange, yeah, or collect the
Oh,
information to find the useful information.
okay, that's right. So if you make it in Word, we can say put something in order,
Oh yeah, put something order. Yeah,
right?
it's easy. Yeah.
Okay, so if something is not working good, like it's chaos and it's not arranged properly, so we organize it. We put something in order. Okay, so
Okay.
that's just a brief explanation of the word organize. So I've organized many projects. So this person must be hardworking, isn't it?
Yes, I think it's hard working.
Yeah, do you do that?
Organize my project. Actually, because we have a lot of counters, so
Mm.
maybe when I work, I need to organize maybe 3 or 2 projects every day.
In one day.
Yeah. So sometimes you will be interrupted because another engineer they hope you couldn't support him suddenly. So immediately. So you have to stop your current job and join his meeting or resolve his problem firstly.
Mm, okay. That must be. So can you finish like two things to organize in one day?
Oh, not you don't need to finish it. Maybe the schedule is
Uh,
1 month or 2 weeks. But maybe when you still going your job, maybe you have critical issue will interrupt you because maybe some task is assigned by the high risk manager, and your boss hope you could let this task become first priority. So you need to change your task priority to satisfy your management's requirement.
I see, I see. So it doesn't mean that if you organize that thing today, then you have to finish it, but you have a deadline too. Like you should submit it in 1 month, or it depends. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, but actually, sometimes we have some situation is like you described. Maybe we have the task we have to finish it today, and maybe we could not do that. So maybe I will when extend. Yeah, we will ask our management to extend, or but actually my suggestion is if you maybe before the deadline, maybe you have 6 days, right? And maybe you estimate you could not finish it on
You estimate.
yeah, you estimate the schedule, maybe you could not finish it on time. You should report your management maybe 1 week or 2 weeks ago, because if you told him early, he could reschedule quickly, because maybe some plan or some deadline have already promised to your customer. It's not easy to change, right? So you have to. The better way is if you couldn't find the risk and told your management early. It's better.
Okay, so you have to inform the management ahead of time.
Yeah, because I have to be blamed by my management. He give me so many tasks, and when I join engineer, I just think, hey, so many tasks, so I just do my best. If I couldn't finish it, I do it. If I could not finish it, I have already do my best. I don't care what I think. But actually, when I couldn't finish your task on deadline, actually my manager he don't care how many tasks on uh on your due
Assigned to you.
assigned to you. Yeah, he just care why you could not finish it on deadline. Actually, when firstly I feel sad because I think he don't care me my it's like my pressure or my sacrifice for the task. But when I count down, I found yes, it's correct because he need to control the schedule. So yeah, he actually if you like me now, I when management give me task, if I think I couldn't finish it, I will refuse it and told him the reason. I don't all accept. I don't just accept the requirement previously because I think yes we could not finish all tasks, so we just focus on some critical task. We don't need to. We don't. Yeah, your
So does
question.
it mean that it's just okay to refuse a project that's supposedly to be assigned in your team? Like, can you say no?
You have to say reason to
Mm-hmm.
convince your convince. Uh, let me check the word. Uh,
Okay.
I think let me find a better word to. Yeah, convince. You need to convince your management to accept your requirement. I know some manager they don't care what do you thinking, but actually you just want people. if you if he
Mm-hmm.
found the resources not enough, maybe he will find another engineer to help you. Because I think we have to think something logically. Even he hope you he don't care anything. He hope you to finish it. But if you don't have resources or you don't have the background knowledge on this task, you could not finish it. So even he how he blame you, the task still could not be finished on time, and he will be blamed by the management, right? So
Yeah.
actually, if I found the management almost the management they don't want this situation happen. So if you told him risk, he have to they usually could respond your ask quickly because they know if they could not respond your ask or question, the schedule will could not be finished on time, and they will also be blamed by the management. So I think many management couldn't handle that because I previous when I saw yes I see some manager they don't do that well and they already maybe be they could not be satisfied be management. Maybe they will become engineer, uh, become engineer in the future because they could not handle the critical critical situation. Because sometimes yes, you have to judge the resource. If you are management, you have to judge the resource and think how to resolve the issue effectively, not just emotion. Because some manager they will just maybe blame you or angry to you, but that's not useful. The task still could not be finished.
Mm-hmm. Right. So as an engineer, just if you're given a task, you also have to like assess if you can do the project or not, and you have to be honest, right? So, for example, if the time given to you is not enough, then it's just okay to be honest and give extended time or to extend more days, right?
Yeah,
But just like you said, it should be it should be advised to the management ahead of time, because if you can't, then maybe it will be too late.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's kind of a ground rule in your company, is it?
Yeah, but I actually sound actually my previous college he usually told when he found out the task has a risk, he usually told the management, but the manager don't care it. So finally he quit our team. Yeah, that
Ah, I
because the
see.
management he will also if you tell him you could not finish it the task, he will check your working hours. If you tell him you could not finish the task, but you don't do overtime job, you just go home early. Maybe he will blame you, or he is unhappy. He wasn't unhappy on your working on your working attitude or your attitude working your working attitude.
Yeah, that's right. So they have to consider it too, right?
Yeah,
If you're really working hard for it.
yeah.
So maybe the management will not care about what you said if they see you that you're not trying your best, right?
Yeah, but they also actually
So,
they have to estimate some maybe some engineer have potential or some engineer he is lazy on his job,
mhm,
but I think they usually have to judge people in their mind.
mhm. So they're not just saying it.
Yeah, maybe, but it's will response on your bonus.
Yeah, so you would know, right? If you if they see you trying your best or not. So anyway, even if they will not tell you about how you work, then maybe they will not just tell you that personally, but they already have that in mind. It's
Yeah,
just that they will not tell you.
but I think you actually my opinion is actually you don't need to care their mind or their thinking. Because I think if you have talent or you have a good ability, you can find another good job. You don't care about it. For me, actually, I hope I could do some task is have opportunity to co-worker or operate with the big company like Google or Sony, and I can take the experience to another company. I think for me, that's important for me. I don't care. I don't care this thing. I just hope I could have some experience can let me write down on LinkedIn.
Mhm. Okay, so it actually matters, right? So, but as an employee, then you need to like always do your best. So it's your responsibility. So when you apply for work, you always say good things, right? That you can work, or you like working on deadlines, or you are a team player, so you have to like prove it if you're already hired.
Yeah,
So stop complaining about things given to you. So that's why you want the job, right? That's the reason why you applied for the job. So anyway, Pincus, that's for the word organize. So thanks for sharing about it. Let's have the next word this time, okay?
okay,
So the next word we have is perform.
okay. I performed it as a company clerk.
Okay, I performed as company clerk.
Okay, I performed as a company clerk.
Okay, so in the sentence, I performed as company clerk. What do we mean by this word?
Second, it's like you are the employee in the company.
Hmm.
You
Correct.
play an employee in the company.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right. So it explains about your function. So what do you do in your company, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
for example, just like you, I performed as a software engineer in my company. So that's how you function. That's your work. Okay, so when we say I performed, then we have to say here, what do we call you? So, for example, a person is called operator, engineer.
Yeah.
So these are examples. Okay, so operator refers to a person, company clerk refers to a person, engineer refers to a person. Okay, so I performed as a teacher.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
are a
how we use
teacher.
it.
Yeah,
Okay,
definitely. Yeah.
so okay, yeah. So the performed in the sentence means your function, and it should be followed as what do you call the person? Okay,
Okay.
okay. So next we have pioneer.
Pioneer.
Okay, make it long like pioneer.
Okay. We pioneer the new sound technologies.
Okay, we pioneered new sound technologies.
We pioneered new sound technologies.
Okay, so thank you. Normally most of the time we use a person pioneer in the company, right? So if that person works in the company for too long and maybe he is in the first batch of employee of the company or the first person that was hired in a company, then we can say he or she is a pioneer or pioneering.
Oh, he's like a founder.
Uh, Not really a founder, but first employee of the
Oh,
company.
first
So,
employee is not a founder because for I think the first employee is equivalent to founder because the
no,
management
a
is
founder
also
is a boss.
yeah.
So we
Oh,
can't call him like an employee. If you're an employee, you're under the president or you're under the boss. So you're working for them,
but
right? So for example,
yeah, okay. But because in my company we have employees number, and even and the management, our CEO, his number is zero.
mm,
Yeah, so
really?
yeah. And if your number is close to 100, maybe
Mm,
many people because they are worker for very in the company for long time. So maybe they are also leaders. Like me, my employees number is 1080. Well, it's so sorry. It's
10,000?
18,000. It's 18,000.
Uh-huh.
So my that's mean there are 180,000 employee is higher is higher than me early, and the service in the company have already for a long time.
Okay, so been working there for a long period of time,
Yeah,
like first employees, right?
yeah.
So actually, the word pioneer can be a verb or it could be a noun. Okay,
Oh
so when
no,
we
oh
say
no.
verb,
Yeah,
this means that the first to use or apply, it could be a method, it could be knowledge, or it could be activity. So, like here, we pioneered new sound technologies. So, they are the first one who use the new sound technologies. Okay, so that is a verb. When we say a noun, this refers to a person who first use or apply. So this time, when we use it as a noun, this refers to a person who do the action, who use it or who apply it. So when we refer to the action on what they do, so that should be a verb.
okay.
Okay?
Oh, I know.
So
Yeah. I know. So according to his status, if he's verbal, is is like a uh he's the first thing used to apply. But if he's now, it's like he's a C
the person.
a person. Yeah, it's like a person.
Right, that's right. That's the difference between the two. Okay? So a verb, don't forget if it's a verb, then it's action, right? That's what they do.
Okay.
When we say noun, that refers to a person. Okay, but the word will still be the same. It still be pioneer, but it depends on how it function in a sentence. Okay,
Okay.
so like here in our sentence, what's the function of the word pioneer? Is it a verb or is it a noun?
It's a verb.
It's a verb. Okay, so this one is a verb in a sentence. Would you like to try and make a sentence just like this one
Okay.
to have the pioneer as a noun?
As a noun. Okay. The
Okay,
noun.
still same sentence.
Okay. We have new song the technology pioneer. Oh, new song the. Okay. Let me type the word.
Okay.
We.
The
So
sentence.
we have new. Sorry, new song the technologies of pioneer of pioneer. Sorry.
Pioneer.
Ah, disappear. Sorry, wait a minute. Is it correct?
Okay, we have new sound technologies of pioneer. Okay, but take note, pioneer refers to a person.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like operator. So like an operator, it refers to a person too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So uh, this sentence, we cannot use pioneer as a noun. So I want you to recreate it or edit the sentence and make it a pioneer. So take note, pioneer refers to a person
Okay.
who use sound
Oh,
technologies.
I know. Okay, I can trace it. Wait a minute.
Okay.
We have pioneered to develop a new song technology.
That would still be a verb.
Uh, oh,
Yeah, that would still be a verb. But let me type it for you, okay? We can
okay.
say like this. So, um,
Yeah.
we are the pioneer. Oh, sorry, pioneer in using the new sound technologies. Okay, so we are the pioneer in using the new sound technologies. So here,
Oh,
we are the pioneer, which means we are the first people or the first person using the new sound technology. So this time, this pioneer is a noun already.
okay.
Okay, so it's just the same thing when we say operator, right? I am the operator of this machine. So we have the word operator, same thing like a pioneer, it's a noun too.
Okay.
Okay, refers to a person who do the action. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so did you see the difference between the pioneer as a verb and a noun in a sentence? Or would you like me to give you more sentence?
Also, I know it. Yeah.
You know,
It's like
okay,
a
it's clear, all right.
I would say we are or you are or I am the 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 person and do something.
Mm-hmm.
But my previous sentence I think is the grammar is not correct.
Mm-hmm. Right. So maybe the words are misplaced in your sentence. Okay, but
Yeah.
that's fine for as long as you know now the difference between the two function, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next plan.
Plan.
Okay,
I okay. I planted the company trees. Retreat. Sorry,
okay, plan,
retreats. Plan.
retreats.
Retreats.
Okay, again, I planned company retreats.
I planned the company retreats.
Okay, so when you plan something, what do you do?
You need to organize and list something you want. or you have strategy to do something.
Okay, right. So you make an arrangement, or you are going to decide on what to do, right?
Yeah,
You organize something. So when you plan, for example, when you plan the strategy in doing a project, so you decide and arrange. So it could be you list down the details. That's how you plan, right? You cannot just plan anything without putting details into it or getting information about it.
yeah.
Do you usually plan on something at
Mm.
work or at home?
Uh, yes. When I want to, but according to different situation, if I want to do something best, I will plan it. But if I just let me can, I just need to finish the task for my management. Maybe I don't plan too much. But if he plan me or go to me, maybe I will think a detailed plan to finish his requirement.
Okay, so it's just about time management, maybe, or like focusing on your goal, right? But most of the time, those things that you plan don't happen. Do you do you experience that? For example, a trip. So when you decide or plan on some trip or vacation
Oh, but
or a
maybe
dinner out with it,
yeah. Yes,
maybe.
I have a good example. Like my today's weight training. I have weight trainings today, but actually I have prepared to also to training my hand, but because I don't have enough time, so I just training my back. But I think it's also okay because tomorrow I could also training my hand and with other part. So I think yes, plan. We hope we hope our action or the plan can be expected. But I think
Mhm.
we usually have to change our plan because many things is
Mm.
unexpected.
Unexpected things would happen, right?
Yeah,
Or sometimes there are emergencies or the things that we really need to do important than what we've planned for.
yeah.
Okay, so that's what happened. So anyway, what is retreats?
The tree is like uh, I, um, okay. When I check the water, retreat is like you are armed and you will be defeated. You will be defeated by your enemy, so you need to run away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can be it. So retreat could also be a verb and a noun. So there are some retreats that means gathering. So the one that you told me is a verb. Okay, like you have to. What's your word again? I forgot. Withdraw from enemy. Like if you
Oh, be defeated by
want to
enemy,
win.
and then you need to run
Mm-hmm.
away because if you don't run away, you will be killed by your enemy.
Okay, like the armies,
Armies,
right?
yeah,
Yeah, they will have their signals to retreat. Okay, so that's why retreat word is very important, especially to um, armies or soldiers,
but I'm not
because you
sure
cannot
the
just.
yeah, but I'm not sure the company's retreat because nobody will kill your employees, and I correct. So what does it meaning? What's the meaning in company's retreat? It's like the company he will
Gathering,
oh
gathering.
gathering. It's like he don't have money and he need to uh find some way to alive or get. Will you mind type of
What do you
get?
mean by money?
Oh, will you mind type of water? You previously you tell me is
Oh,
gathering. Yeah,
gather, yeah. So retreat means gathering. Like for example,
yeah.
before you, for example, you had your classmates when you were still studying, right?
Yeah,
So before you graduate, you have retreat. So it's the time for you to gather all together and do some activity before you graduate in separate ways.
yeah.
Like all of you should be there. So that's retreat as a noun.
Oh,
Or mhm.
but I think it's too different with the verb.
Yeah, this one is a noun. But most of the time, um, when we say retreat, the first thing that comes to our mind is like retreat of soldiers if they will not win in a war or a fight against another country, right? Or another team.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have the next word here. Please read.
Okay. Prepare. I prepare the documents for management.
Okay, I prepared documents for management.
I prepare document for management.
Okay, prepared.
Prepare.
Okay, so what do you think is the synonym of the word prepare? What do you do when you prepare?
Uh, uh, actually, I know prepare meaning, but I'm not sure which word is similar like him.
But
Okay.
how can you explain what do you do like when you prepare
Oh,
something? Do you think
okay.
it's
Make a
quite
something ready before you before you do it.
before you do something?
Yeah. Make something ready before you
Okay.
do something. Yeah.
Okay. Do you think it's similar with the word plan?
Hmm. Yeah, it's similar, but the plan. I think they are a little different because prepare is is you have to make ready for something, but the plan maybe. Yeah, yeah. I think they are similar. Sorry, I think they are similar. Yeah, yes, I think they are similar. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, in some way they are similar or they are synonym, but the difference between the two is when you plan something, um, you're not sure on if it would happen or not, right? Because just like you said, there might be emergency that would happen, so you cannot do what you planned for. But when you prepare on something, it's like you um, you prepare if you're given a project. So you have already the project and you prepare for it. You still give details on how to begin or how to end a task, right?
yeah,
Okay. So in some way they are still similar. So it depends on how it's being used. So both of them we collect information and we arrange something, right? When
yeah.
we prepare we also arrange and list details or information. Okay. So is this word clear to you, Pinkis, or you have any question?
Yeah, it's clear for me. Thanks.
Okay. Let's have the next word this time.
Okay, present. I
Mhm.
presented at a many conference.
Conferences.
Oh, sorry, conferences.
Okay. So, what is the meaning of conference or conferences?
Mm, I think conferences is like the official meeting.
Meeting?
Yeah, I
A
think it's like
formal, a
for
formal meeting.
yeah formal meeting. Yeah, formal meeting.
Okay, okay,
Ah,
right. Do
okay. I
you?
think yeah, conference. I talked this word with teacher Javi. He told me conference is like a you this meeting is long, maybe 1 day or 2 day, but the meeting maybe just 1 hour, 2 hours.
That's exactly right. So it's still kind of a meeting, but it's just it takes too long compared to daily meetings that you have in the company. Because in the company you might only have an hour or two and the meeting would end, right?
Yeah,
But when you say conference, most of the time you have special clients or guests to attend in a conference, and most of the time it would take longer. So
Yeah,
that's right. It could be weeks or it could be more than a week. So it depends on the conference schedule. So
yeah.
this one is quite longer compared to meetings. Okay. So in the same sentence, I presented at many conference. So what do you think is the meaning of the word presented as a verb in this sentence?
It's like you show something. I think in this sentence, like he is the he is the host in the meeting in the conference.
Mhm. Right. So it's the host or the speaker. So you might give a certain topic or explain something topic, or you present a product and you explain how to use it, right?
Yeah.
So most of the time, if you host something in a conference, then you stand in front and you explain information about the topic that you're going to present, isn't it?
Yes. It is.
Okay. Okay. So just like your meeting previously, did you present something?
Yes. I present the Android test framework to my partner because my coworker my partner they are service in test engineer, so they have a lot of questions to ask me. So let's delay my time, delay my let my plan be delayed. Go to the gym.
Was it successful?
I think it's successful, but because because it's a long, but I think the plan the plan is long because we have to satisfy all the requirement from Sony, and the deadline is the November 11th. So we still have a lot of meeting. Actually, this meeting is a weekly meeting. We have this meeting every Wednesday.
Wednesday every week?
Yeah, Wednesday every week. Every Wednesday. Yeah,
But it's not conference, right? It's just a normal meeting.
yeah. And we have a conference maybe 1 month with Sony. They will come to Taiwan. Their architecture or their management will come to Taiwan. Then we have a conference every month.
So it means you have many clients to attend.
Yeah, but I think the client just
Right.
Sony, just Sony's
Oh,
engineer
so
or their management.
are they from Taiwan too or different country?
Oh no, they come from Japan. They come from Japan.
Oh, Japan. I
Yeah,
see. So does it mean that you use English to present something
yeah,
during those times?
yes. We use English to present something. Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. So don't forget the difference between meeting and conferences. Okay, so that's
Okay.
good that you have discussed it with teacher JV. So you see the difference now. So let's have the next word, program.
Program. I
Okay,
programmed the company database.
okay, this is quite easy word for you because you do this, isn't it?
Programmer. I'm programmer.
Programmer. Okay, so since you're a person, you're called programmer, right?
Yeah.
This refers to a person like that. So I programmed the company database. Some in Australia, this is pronounced as database. For American, it's database.
Hmm? Will you mind repeat that again? Because I think they are similar.
I see. So for Australian,
Yeah.
they would read it as database, but in America or American, they pronounce it as database.
Oh, database. Database. Am I correct?
In in English,
Hmm.
I mean in American,
Yeah.
it's
Data.
database.
Yeah.
Okay. In Australian, it's
Oh,
database.
database. Okay. Database. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I know.
Mhm.
Thanks.
Yeah. So that's the difference between the two.
Okay.
So I program. So what do you do when you program something? Is it like program some codes, or does it mean anything else or something else?
Okay. I think in computer science, the program is like you choose one program language to write your source code. It's like a program.
Can you repeat it?
Okay. I think for computer science, the program is like you choose a program language. You choose one program language and use this program language to write your source code.
Okay, yeah, that can be it. So program could also be a verb or it could be a noun. So when we use it as a noun, so that should be a program where there's also a speaker
Oh
to
yeah.
recognize someone.
When we use in television, we will say we choose one program, and actually there are a lot of program in the television, and you can choose program you like. Like maybe this program is Discovery, and the program is National Geographic.
That's right. So that's there are actually words that could be used as a noun or a verb with the same spelling, right?
Yeah,
So we will discuss more of this pinkies in our next meeting.
yeah.
We don't have much time tonight, so we are going to end in this word program. Do you have any question before we go?
Yeah, just one question. Because I think this my because I think yes, this word we check the word help couldn't help me be familiar with this word, but I'm afraid of if we spend too much time on practice this word, we could not finish the document, right? Because uh we still have two documents to finish it.
So
Yeah,
what's your plan about it?
maybe okay. Maybe I think we could quickly. Oh, okay. In next course, maybe we can. Okay. I know how should I do it. I will make a sentence in every word before next course, and you can check the sentence quickly. We don't need to create a sentence on the course. I could create a sentence
Mm-hmm.
before course, and I think
Mm-hmm.
they can help us quickly move to next chapter because I am afraid of uh because there are a lot there are still have 9 questions, 10 questions I need to answer. I'm afraid of we could not finish it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Okay, that's not a problem. So we'll work on that in our next meeting. Okay.
Okay, okay.
All right. So if you got a pending question, just send me a message through Skype so I can answer it for you.
Okay, thanks.
All right. Thank you and have a great night.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you, Steven. Bye bye. Have a great night too. Bye bye.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye.